the medals to be decided now. There, a look at the jump site, looking up the hill with the Valmalenco sign there on the back of the kicker.
That is ready. Okay.
And it will be the women who take to the jumps first. Here we go, that first competitor. Taking to the jumps here with a double twisting, double back somersault, a little bit short in rotation. Crashes out on the landing. Looked like she was just lacking a little bit of speed. That was Xixian Wang of the Chinese team. One of 4 Chinese women that have made it through to the top 6 final today at the World Junior Championships. Looks like she's taken a little bit of a twist to the knee in that crash. She was just lacking a little bit in speed, perhaps. I don't know whether conditions have changed from the qualification rounds, just a little earlier today. It's possible. Maybe she took a little bit of a headwind on approach to that jump, but either way, she got a little less airtime than I think she was intending. And hopefully, the injury to that knee not too severe. So for that double twisting, double back, a score of 50.71, which leaves the positions wide open at this stage as we look back up top for the Canadian competitor Alexandra Montminy. Nice air time. A lay full, but the opposite problem from what we saw from Wang just there. That was a little bit too much air time, perhaps. Maybe a little bit too much speed. And this is one of the problems the competitors have, is that they need to adjust to these mountain weather conditions, of course. Sometimes you get wind swirling around the hill. And the Canadian Alexandra Montminy there, she will have seen her competitor Xixian Wang, who's just taking a seat in the background there. She will have seen her go down and not get enough air, and it's quite possible that what Montminy did as an adjustment there was to take a step up or a couple of steps up to get a little bit more speed to counteract that, but perhaps overdid it there. It's a little bit of a tricky situation. So the score then 40.31 for Alexandra Montminy of Canada as a consequence of that crash. Next up, it is another of the Chinese athletes, Xinyi Yang, 17 years old, 16 years old, I apologize, and going for, or has announced that she's going to be performing a full, a double twisting, double back somersault. Here she goes. Full twist in the first flip, full twist in the second, and that's the first clean landing that we've seen of this women's top 6 final. So that will go into the lead position. The next competitor is from Ukraine, Annalina Brikina. She is going to propose back full. So that will be the new lead score there. Annalina Brikina, we have to find out the for Xinyi Wang, a 17-year-old. La cinese Xinjiang andrà in testa alla classifica perché ha effettuato un gran bel salto, un doppio salto mortale con un avvitamento singolo. And there the score for Xinyi Wang, 80.32 is the score coming through. There it is, confirmation. That puts her into the top spot. First position for Yang. Now, next competitor, Annalina Brikina, back full. 3 athletes remaining in this round. Annalina Brikina of Ukraine, the next to jump.
Judges ready.
Brikina, a 19-year-old. She's now seen the new lead score posted there just on that last jump by Jinyi Yang of China. That score of 80.32, the new score to beat.
Okay.
And there is a full. She just gets it in. Delight there for the Ukrainian.
Potenzialmente una medaglia questo salto per Annalena Brichina, ne mancano due alla fine. La prossima, the next one, she is from China, Zhu Wang, back full.
It's 80.32 the score to beat for Jinyi Yang, and that will be close. Yang performed exactly the same somersault, a double twisting, double back somersault. Of course, now down to the judges to see how they separate those two out. Some nice congratulations and a great sporting spirit here at the World Junior Freestyle Championships in Valmalenco, as Yang congratulates Brikina for that jump. But the score coming through now looks like it's a 78.75, so Brikina goes into second spot and Yang holds on to that top spot, the gold medal position at the moment.
We are waiting for the judge. Now, judge is ready.
Next to jump then. Zhu Wang on course for China, but she comes in short and goes over the front. That's a shame. It was a very good jump in the air. The form and control in the air, very good. She got a reasonable landing position, but the skis parted on landing and she ended up on her front. That's an unfortunate finish to that jump. It means that she will be out of the running today as her teammate Jinyi Yang holds on to that top spot with only one athlete still remaining to jump. So the way the positions look at the moment, it is Jinyi Yang in the top position, the gold medal position at the Freestyle Junior World Championships. Annalena Brikina of Ukraine in the silver medal spot, and Zhu Wang of China in the bronze medal spot. There she goes in there with that jump, with only one athlete now remaining. Jin Yi Shen for China once again, announcing that she will jump the full, a double twisting, double back somersault. So it's a double back somersault with a 360 in the first flip and a 360 in the second. 5 judges positioned beside the jumps here to decide the winners today, looking at air, style, and landing. Each jump has its own specific degree of difficulty rating, which is multiplied by the judges' score to give a total. The best wins the day. There is the full, double twisting, double back. It's a clean landing, and this could potentially see a change in the top 3 medal positions. At the moment, it is Jinyi Yang who has that gold medal World Junior position. Annalena Brikina in the silver medal spot for Ukraine, but with that fantastic double twisting double back from Jinyi Shen of China just now as we await the judges' scores. Will there be a change at the top of the medal board? This the 9th time that Valmalenco has hosted the Freestyle Junior World Championships. Of course, it was only just a couple of weeks ago that we saw the final of the Moguls World Tour with the last Dual Mogul World Cup competition here in Valmalenco a couple of weeks ago. Awaiting Getting that score now. Will the positions change at the top? Yang has the gold medal position, but she is knocked down into second spot as her teammate Jin Yishen registers a score of 84.42 to take the gold medal here at the Junior World Championships. She will be the Junior World Champion.
The men competition, the men final, Gabriel.
She will be the world champion for the juniors for 2024. Fantastic jumping. The Chinese women in the top two spots. Jin Yishen with the gold medal, Xingyi Yang with the silver medal. And Anna-Helena Brikina for Ukraine holds on to that third spot. The bronze medal will be hers today. Zhu Wang of China in fourth place, Zixian Wang of China in fifth, and Alexandra Montminy of Canada down in sixth spot in this six-person final, and that concluding the women's aerials competition for the World Junior Championships for this year. The men getting ready to jump at the top of the hill. The Canadian team not having much luck there, with Alexandra Montminy finishing up in sixth spot, but let's not forget that the Canadian team do have 4 men through to this World Junior Championship final. 4 Canadians and 2 US team skiers to make up the top 6 men's super final. And here we go with Gabriel Dion of Canada for the first jump of the men's competition. Well, it's a big rotational trick, but he gets it wrong on landing. We didn't see very many mistakes at all in the earlier qualification rounds. Each of these athletes have already taken 2 jumps today in the qualifications. There was about 20-odd men in the competition earlier, 21 men. They've been whittled down to these top 6 that we're looking at now. But the qualification rounds went off pretty much without incident. There was very little crashing went on. Now the pressure is on that we're through to the top 6. This is the moment that the medals and the titles will be decided for the World Junior Championships. And we can see the pressure. We saw a couple of crashes in the women's competition, and the men's final gets underway with Gabriel Dion of Canada, one of 4 Canadian men through to this final. And the pressure perhaps just getting to these youngsters a little bit here as they gain valuable experience on the FIS world stage. Some of these competitors, although they are young in years, do have some World Cup experience amongst them. We're going to be seeing Miha Fontaine jump in a little while. Also the Canadian team, he certainly has plenty of World Cup experience under his belt, as does Alexandre Duchesne, his teammate. So Alex Duchesne. Now, is he going to go for the quad twisting double back? Let's see. Double full. Double full. Yes, he does, and he lands it clean. Now, that could be the winning jump. It's a very high degree of difficulty. 4 twists in the double back somersaults. It's the same jump that Gabriel Dion performed, but where Dion over-rotated and crashed it out. His teammate, Alexandre Duchesne there, 1 year younger than Dion, sorry, 1 year older than Dion, I should say, gets in the double full, double full. All the athletes today jumping double back somersaults rather than the more typical triples that we'd see from the men at World Cup level. Part of that is to do with the limitations of the site. It's been built specifically really to do double somersaults here in Valmalenco for this World Junior Championships, but they can pack in as much twist into those double somersaults as they can, and we saw Duchesne there pack in quad twist into that double back somersault. So a 720 in the first flip and a 720 in the second. 1080 altogether in that double back somersault, and that registering a score of 102.57. It wasn't as big a score as Miha Fontaine won the qualifications with, but the scores have gone back to 0 for this 6-man final. It is the best of these jumps that will win the World Junior Freestyle Championship title today. So that lead score now then, 102.57 from Duchesne. And that's another quad twisting double back from another one of the Canadians. Elliot Beauregard there, the Canadian men in great form here, all of them jumping, quadruple twisting double back somersaults. Here in Valmalenco today, a superbly prepared team under the direction of Nicolas Fontaine, a former world champion, Olympic medalist and World Cup champion himself, now teaching this Canadian junior team in their facility in Lac-Beauport, just outside of Quebec City in Quebec province. And the Canadian men at this junior level really showing quite a lot of strength in depth and some superb preparation, with all four of them jumping quadruple twisting double back somersaults. We saw the Chinese women dominating in the women's competition in the women's top 6 final. Not the case in the men's though, with the Canadians really holding off the challenge from the Chinese team. None of the Chinese men making it through to the top 6 today. And that score, 90.48 for Elliot Beauregard. He goes into the silver medal position behind his teammate Alexandre Duchesne. So the Canadians, Duchesne, Beauregard and Dion in the top 3 spots at the moment. What can the Americans do about it? There are 2 Americans through to this top 6. Here is the first of them, Connor Curran. He's seen what he's up against with the might of the Canadian team. Nice air time. A beautiful jump. Now, the difficulty rating was a little lower for that jump. That was a double full rather than the double full that we've seen from the Canadians. So, where the Canadians got 4 twists into the double somersault, Connor Curran there for the US team got 3 twists into that double somersault. The difference there is that the difficulty rating for the double full, the quad twister is 3.9. For the triple twister, it's 3.525. Now, there are 5 judges deciding the winners today. Those judges are looking at air and form. They want to see good height. They want to see good control in the air. They want to see a clean landing. Their scores are then multiplied by that difficulty rating of the jump to give a total. Now, the lead score at the moment, 102.57, is held by Alexandre Duchesne, and there Connor Curran with a slightly easier jump but with very good air and form. Scores a 98.7, and he splits the Canadians going into second spot. So Duchesne still in the gold medal position. Connor Curran now up into the silver medal spot. Elliot Beauregard for Canada down in third. Here is the second of the US team, Ian Schoenwald. Well, Schoenwald gets the quad twist in, as did the Canadians, but just a little bit of an over-rotation there. Throws him onto his back. So he went for the more complex maneuver. He went for the quad twisting double back, took the risks, but unfortunately couldn't quite get the landing in there. As I was saying just a few moments ago, we saw very few mistakes being made in the qualification rounds today in Valmalenco. But now that we are down to the top 6, the pressure is on. This is when the World Freestyle Junior titles will be decided. And with the pressure on, we're seeing 1 or 2 mistakes being made. So Schoenwald goes into 4th spot with only 1 athlete remaining, Mia Fontaine. Now, Mia Fontaine is lining up at the top of the hill. His teammate Alexandre Duchesne of Canada is in the gold medal position at the moment, but Fontaine is the last man down because he won the qualifications. So the best of the qualifiers gets to jump last in the super finals. And here he is. Now the pressure is really on. He is the last athlete down in day 1 here at the Junior World Championships. The pressure is on. Miha Fontaine, can he land this one? Yes, he can. Okay, it's going to be a close call. He gets the quad twister in. High degree of difficulty. Double twist in the first flip, double twist in the second. An excellent jump for Miha Fontaine, following in the footsteps of his father, Nicolas, who, as I mentioned, has World Championship, World Cup and Olympic medals to his name, and is now coaching this brilliant young Canadian team. And they're performing some really complex technical jumping today in Valmalenco at the Freestyle Junior World Championships. Now, it's going to be a close call. Which way will the judges go? Duchesne currently has the lead with 102.57. Let's not forget that Fontaine in the qualification round scored over 109. Now, I don't know whether that jump was quite as good as his qualification jump, but we'll see which way the judges go. Duchesne in the gold medal position for Canada. Curran for the US in the silver medal spot. Beauregard for Canada currently in the bronze medal position. Which way will the judges go in this, the final score of day one of the Freestyle Junior World Championships here in Valmalenco? Will we see a new Junior World Champion crown? Tense moments for the Canadian team. This could go either way. It's going to be a close call, whichever it is. Fontaine goes in a second spot. Well, he won the qualifications, but he has not won the super final. His teammate takes that honor. Alexandre Duchesne with 102.57 is the winner today and the new Freestyle Junior World Champion. Miha Fontaine, winner of the qualifications, is going to have to settle for second place here in the super final. And the US team getting a look in on the podium at the Junior World Champs, thanks to Connor Curran, who claims the bronze medal today.
La fotografia di rito vi ricordo alle 18 in piazzetta Roma, in via Roma in centro a Chiesa Valmalenco, le premiazioni con la consegna delle medaglie a queste ragazze e a questi ragazzi. Let's do one quick interview. It's the first time you're being on the podium for Junior World Championship.
Looks like we might be able to get a quick chat with the new world champion, Alexandre Duchesne of Canada.
So we have Alexandre Duchesne here. Alex, first of all, congratulations, great result. The brand new aerials Junior World Champion. It's your first Junior World Championship, coming, straight on top of the podium. But it must be in a pretty stressful situation watching your teammate Miha dropping as the last athlete of the day.
Yeah, it was pretty fun watching everybody because I went second in the round, so I got to see Miha, Elliot doing great jumps. It was pretty fun. Pretty happy of my jump and my result, but yeah, it was pretty fun.
What was your recipe for today's competition? It was all about double full, right?
Yeah, well, it's gonna sound funny, I think, but I didn't do it 2 years ago because I got injured, so I just wanted to do it. My first jump, I landed and I was like, okay, I've done the juniors at least once, so I'm happy.
And now looking into Ariel's team competition tomorrow, what are your expectations from the second day of competition here?
Yeah, that's going to be fun. Me and Miha are the team one for Canada, so it's going to be really fun competing with Alex. I've done one team in my life, so it's going to be fun to do a second one.
Great stuff, Alex. Congratulations again. Thank you very much.
I think I got the same score that I got in
So a happy man there, Alexandre Duchesne of the Canadian team, the new Junior Freestyle World Champion in his second time at the Freestyle Juniors, taking gold medal today ahead of his teammate Miha Fontaine. Miha Fontaine taking the silver medal, Connor Curran third, Elliot Beauregard of Canada in fourth, Ian Schoenwald of the US in fifth, and Gabriel Dion rounding off the men's super final today in sixth place. Either way you slice it, a great day for the Canadian men, with 4 of them through to that top 6 and claiming the gold medal as well. Taking a look back also to the women's competition, the top 6 there. I'll take you through the final results there. China in the top 2 spots. Jinyi Shen, the winner, and the new freestyle junior world champion. Her teammate Xingyi Yang in 2nd place. And Ukraine getting a look in on the podium here in Valmalenco at the freestyle juniors. Thanks to Annalena Brikina taking 3rd place, the bronze medal for her today. Zhu Wang of China in 4th spot. Zixian Wang in 5th. And Canada's Alexandra Montmini in 6th spot. They the top 6 women in today's Junior World Championship Super Final in aerials in this 4-day competition in Chiesa Valmalenco in Lombardy in Italy. Plenty more action to come over the next few days from Valmalenco here on FIS.tv. We've got mogul action in the bumps and dual mogul action in the bumps still to look forward to as well. Valmalenco, of course, the host resort for the World Cup final a couple of weeks ago for the dual moguls. And it'll be the same course in action once again for the juniors. So we hope you can join us once again here on FIS.tv for all the action from the Freestyle Junior World Championships as we see how the mogul skiers get on. It's been a great day of action in this super final. Thanks for joining us here in Valmalenco for the aerials. And we hope you can join us again tomorrow and the following day for the moguls. But for now, it is goodbye from the Freestyle Junior World Championships and from Valmalenco.